How you going? Poe was hunting all day yesterday, so she's very, very tired. So is Bee. It's a beautiful day here in Tasman. There's snow on the mountains at Mount Arthur behind me there. There's snow on Mount Ben Nevis over there. It's just a magic day. Winter days in Nelson, or in New Zealand, particularly in Nelson, are just fantastic. And I don't know, all the tourists, they come here in the sort of summery months to try and get the sun, but actually this is the best time of the year because you get these pristine, nice fresh days. So Poe and Bee were hunting all day yesterday and they are a bit tired. Bee didn't even want to get out of his kennel this morning, just having our walk around the farm. Bruno's checking out somebody next door there, aren't you, Bruno? Got somebody working next door. He keeps on like, who the hell's that? Pace, you get back in, mate. Pace is still on compo. I just took stitches out of his back leg, which is healing up well. Well, actually not so well as I'd like. It's a bit red, a bit inflamed there. Hey, mate. Yes, it is. God, he's got some scars on him. This one here was a boar he got like the beginning of the month that tore his back open. He's now got a new bum hole. There's still in stitches. I don't know if you can see that there. I need to take that out. And the cone of shame is stopping him from chewing his stitches out. That's the reason I took his stitches out of his back leg, because he was starting to nibble at them or try to get to them, and I was afraid he's going to tear them out, so better to cleanly remove them. Pace is yet to experience what electric fence does. Oh yeah, Pace, that one's not going, but he's acting like even if it was going, he would be getting totally electrified, putting his nose on it and smelling it. No care. This dog here though, Bruno, won't go near the fence, will you, boy, eh? You know all about electricity. The only way he'll come through is if I come up to it, he can see I'm close to it, and then if I touch it with my leg and go like that, then he's through it. "65 kg, that's what Bruno is, compared to like 25 I think Bee is. The sheep are all white after the rain. They got really washed, super white sheep. And there they go. There's a nice green head mallard with his mate behind him, and over here there's another one. It's a male green head just under there. Duck shooting season ends next weekend. I've been looking at these ducks all through the season thinking, oh, I'd just love to come down here with a 410 and some shot and bag one for the pot. Hopefully some good bastard's going to drop me some duck off, because I've been out once and shot nothing. I'd like to get away just one more time before the season's over. Good morning, ladies. These are some of the Highland cattle here on the farm. There used to be a couple of bulls in this paddock here. Now there's just this fella here. He's a pretty easy-going bull, but his mate used to be a bit towy. And his mate chased me into that tin shed you can see over there. It's a pump shed. And I only just dived in time. Well, now his mate's skin hangs on my wood shed where I burn my outside fire. You know what time it is, don't you, mate? Yes, you do. Tucker time. You want a bit to keep you going, mate, eh? Hey? Wait for the command. Good boy. Eat up. Eat up. Good dog. Don't you take on my finger? You've done that before and it bloody hurt. Eat up. Good boy. I like hand feeding my dogs. A number of reasons. Eat up. Builds trust. It teaches them who the boss is. I'm the feeder. Supplying. Keeps them under control. And I'm withholding it. He's supposed to wait for the command, although Bruno's never been very good at that, have you, mate? Eat up. Bee, you've got good manners. I fed Bee a huge amount last night and he's really hungry because he's hunted so much, but Pace... yeah, he got fed last night and this morning he's like, I'm not even hungry. This guy's chomping on it. You can see the difference, say, between running a dog and a dog doesn't run. That's why when you're hunting your dogs, you've got to feed them a lot. And I don't mind if he eats all that up and then eats Pace's, because Pace just, he knows what he needs. Now I feed my dogs possum as much as I can in the winter because it's really good tucker. And when I can't get that, I feed them this possum yum, which is actually better because it's also got the offal from beef, like the good stuff, heart, liver, lungs, and they mix it up a bit, but it's also got a hell of a lot of possum in it. So if I feed him from my hand, you watch this, this will change everything. Pace. Oh, there we go, you take from the hand. See that? Quite different. Bee, you can have some of this, mate. Come on. There you go. There you go, Bee. Bee will eat from the hand too. Play Pace. Here we go. the mentality is quite different, eh? If it's coming from my hand, it tastes much better than it comes from the bowl, eh, Pace? I could feed Pace that whole bowl just by feeding it by hand. Oh, we've got him primed, he's into it now. Good boy. And meanwhile, Bruno's been very patient. Aren't you, mate? You got good manners, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Ducky was hanging around, but Bruno's saying, no, you're not having any. Now, just go gentle on the finger, mate, okay? I've had your duck teeth in me before and they bloody hurt. Happy as. Bruno's like, what the hell? That isn't right, is it, Bruno? The duck's getting fed and you're not. Not happy about that at all. Try that big piece, eh? Rip your laughing gear around that sucker. That was a big one. Break it in half, that's a good idea. Tail wagging, happy duck. One more for the road, ducky. Bruno's like, this is just not right. I'm the alpha, not the bloody duck. Hey Bruno, what's that duck doing, eh? Eating your possum yum. That's not right, is it? Hey? He's like, I'd eat that. You'd eat the whole bloody duck, wouldn't you? In fact, you have eaten ducks before, and more than one. You're just lucky, mate. How you're still alive, God knows. This is the last remaining Muscovy duck on the farm. I splashed out yesterday. I splashed out and bought that cover that Bee's on right now. He likes it. It's real like comfortable. He better not chew it though. Good boy, Bee. Nice and comfortable. It's one that is waterproof. That's all pre-cut up. Poe, in your box. You heard me. In your box. Good girl. There you go, mate. Eat up. You've been very patient, Bruno. You've been very patient. Stay. Looks pretty good, doesn't it, mate, eh? Okay, eat up. I know, while you're licking your lips, you know I'm getting my breakfast, don't you? Not for you, Bruno. No, not for you. No. This is a semi-frozen back leg of the fattest sow I caught in the forestry, and I have got that hunt coming up on Patreon this Sunday for you guys that want to watch it. It's graphic because it's dogs catching a pig, and that's where all my hunting stuff is now. And you can also jump on board and support what I do, my work. It's pretty much what I do to survive these days, is Patreon. So I'm going to cut some really thin slices off this and put it in the pan for breakfast. Bruno's trying to get my meat that I'm cutting. I can see you there through the fridge, buddy. Ain't going to happen. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting very, very thin slices using a fish fillet knife. This is actually a high carbon steel knife off this leg of pork. And this is a semi-frozen. I'll hang it in here, and that way I can just keep it for a long period of time and just cut it as I need it. Eventually it ends up like this one here, which is the old one, which is now just pretty much dog tucker. It's been hanging for 6 weeks, and dogs love to chew on that. But meanwhile, this fat bit, that's all going to get eaten. Here's a bit of the old stuff I cut off for him. It's dried out. It's like a bit of jerky. That good, eh, boy? Hey? You're gonna love that, aren't you, eh? Hell yeah. Good tucker. Gonna go pretty fast. Well, that'll be like my bacon this morning in the pan for breakfast. I've rubbed wild pork fat over the entire high carbon steel blade. That just stops it rusting. You probably notice the pork has got now salt on it, pink Himalayan salt, which I'm going to rub in. You could call this a cheap man's bacon, I suppose. I've done both sides. Just going to let that sit for a while and soak up the salt, and then we're going to smash it in the pan and cook it in leaf lard. What is leaf lard? Leaf lard is the fat, but not this fat, it's the kidney fat that I've rendered down from the same pig from the inside of it. Best cooking fat you'll ever use. Healthy, and doesn't have a real piggy smell or taste, but it's really high in omega-3, high in vitamin D. Got the pan on the gas. I've put a bit in, but this is actually semi-frozen. In fact, it doesn't really freeze, but I keep my leaf lard in the freezer because it does go rancid if you leave it too long just in the fridge. I'll break this down. This is what chefs use in Europe and in New Zealand too for making pastries. It's one of the best ones for making croissants, pies, any sort of baking, because it just has no piggy taste. It's a pure fat. And I can hear Pace barking at somebody outside. I need to go and sort him out. What are you barking at, Pace? Hey? What's going on there, mate? Hey, Pace? What's going on? No barking. Good girl, Poe. You're a good dog. Where is Pace? What are you barking at, eh? Just leave your brother alone. He's buggered after hunting all day yesterday. Just chill out, or I'll put you in a separate box. Alright? I think what's going on here is Bee's in the side that's got the new padding, and Pace wants it, and he's trying to climb on top of him. Bee's like, nah, that's really cool in there. It's nice and soft. Yeah. You guys behave yourself, alright? Okay? Get another walk after I've had some breakfast. Poe's just chilling, enjoying that sun. Good girl, Poe. Yeah, no, you're not getting any, mate. Right, got some smoke going on the pan. Gonna grab my poor man's bacon, placing the pan and laying away from myself, like that. Another one here. Laying away. Doing a few small bits. They go pretty quick. It's had about a minute. That's all it's going to get. This is a wild pork, so it's a tough piece of meat. We're a bit black on that. Might chop that bit off even. Don't want to eat anything that's black because that's not healthy for you. It can be carcinogenic, so that won't be going in my mouth, but the rest looks pretty good. Oh, that black is actually just blood, I think. Yeah, oh, smells good. Smells really good. Damn. That fat browned off. Doesn't really look like bacon, does it? Just a little bit can go in here now. Done. And that's our poor man's bacon with our fresh mushrooms. Red onions. Nice one. My handmade spoon made by a young mushroom who we actually took out last weekend and caught a boar. The one that ripped Pace. One fresh tomato. And some capsicum, or bell pepper if you're American. That adds a bit of red to the equation, doesn't it? You've got the nice and red there. I like food that's got red in it. I've just added a good dash of pink Himalayan salt to the veggies. And you might be thinking, geez Clay, you salted your meat, you salted your veggies, a lot of salt, but if you're on a ketogenic diet like I am, then you need to have at least a good teaspoon plus salt a day to retain your electrolytes, because you don't retain sodium when you're not eating lots of carbohydrate, which is a good thing. Eggs, what's missing? While my eggs cooking, I'm just going to stick some broccoli down here. It's not really going to fry, it's more going to steam because the moisture coming off the vegetables will go through that, and it'll be nice. I'll snap a lid on that and come back to it in a minute. While my eggs cooking, I've added some kimchi to my dish. One of the best foods to come out of Korea, in my humble opinion, and this is looking bloody good. Well, that's what I call a breakfast. So, ladies and gentlemen, this morning for breakfast we have kimchi, broccoli, egg, capsicum, tomato, red onion fried, mushrooms, and wild pork, as I like to call it, cheap man's bacon. And mate, no, you're not getting any. Sorry. Mate, I wouldn't get too close, otherwise you'll end up on the plate. Yeah, that's right. I like wearing my glasses when I'm eating because I'm as blind as a bat without them. They need a good clean actually, they got bits of fat all over them from cooking. Anyway, yeah, what's on the fork? Bit of pork is on the fork. Pork on the fork with a bit of egg and a bit of onion. So if you're making this dish with your wild pork and you're doing what I'm doing, carving it off the rump, don't expect it to be tender because it won't be. I haven't tried this yet. I'm salivating trying to talk without dribbling because it smells so good. God damn, it smells good. Anyway, I'm hungry. Yeah, you'll be chewing it because it's wild. It's not something out of your supermarket, but I love the chomping and the chewing, and this is good chomping and chewing. Oh, I'm speechless. The fat combined with the onion. Oh man, that is really good. You gotta try it. Pig hunters, thin slices, loads of salt, cook it in leaf lard, and you are gonna just love it. Oh. One of the joys of life is eating. I really feel for people that have throat cancer or some form of cancer where they lose that joy. I really feel for them. I really do. It must be a terrible thing to lose. We all lose things, but that would be a real hard one to lose. Anyway, that was my snap vlog for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with your own cooking. Give it a bash. Be good. Can't be good. Be careful. Because this guy here's not being very careful, are you? Yep, you're going to end up in my pot. No, I'm serious.